Welcome back, trainers. So I hope everybody had a good community day. I know I did. We went out there and grinded Scarlet Witch and myself and caught plenty of shinies. She caught about 7 within the first, I don't know, like 20 minutes. It was insane. And within the first 15 minutes, like 5. And then I eventually caught up and she ended up with more. So as you can see, I do have my Garchomp. And yes, I made that investment. So I have a little thing I'm going to do with this here. If I power it up one more time, it's going to be right over 1500. So that is, horrible planning. I just wanted to get it out of the way and get my Garchomp and test it out in the Great League and see what it can do. Although it's pre-evolution, I do believe Garbite is going to be able to perform a lot better. That's just my personal opinion. And that secondary move is going to be costing 75,000. So pretty insane. We'll go over that in another video. But for now, let's go ahead and take a look at the footage of my community day and go over my Blazikens here. So did quite a few trades and was only able to get one lucky. I don't know about you guys, but it seems like it's much harder to get these luckies for the community day lately. So for the Beldum community day, I ended up with like 6 luckies. I think even a couple back to back. And lately, though, it's just not happening so much. I don't know if Niantic turned the lucky knob down a little bit, so we just can't get them as much. But it's kind of a little bit frustrating, but that's all right. We still have plenty over here, so let's go ahead and look up Blaziken. Like I said, we don't have any Blaze Kicks at the moment. I could TM. This is the one I wanted to TM here. So we have Focus Blast and Brave Bird. I'm thinking let's go ahead and do this on I don't know, guys. All right, 3 TMs. All right, let's just go ahead and go with the Focus Blast. So let's see if we can get Blaze Kick. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Yes, there we go. Well, first try, we're looking good. Now I have my Blaze Kick for the Great League there. Roostar, fantastic. And so I do have a shiny with Blast Burn in the Great League. Let's go ahead and just power this up a bit. Now, if you're not aware, Blaziken is going to be the best fire attacker in Pokemon Go currently, even outperforming Moltres. So take note of that. The thing is an absolute monster. It's not going to have the longevity that some of these other Pokemon are going to have, but it is going to be able to put off the most fire damage, okay? So it's looking pretty good here. And as far as going out and testing them, as soon as I'm done with this video, honestly, what I really want to do is lay down in my bed and not get up until the morning because I'm very exhausted. But I think I'm going to go out there and attack a few gyms with them, see how they perform, and bring that to you guys. So, yeah, if you wanted to make as many as you possibly could and you didn't have the best IVs, my recommendation to you is keep those Blastburn ones, obviously. And then when you become lucky friends with somebody, just do a mirror trade and you'll simply have a less investment for Stardust and you'll be able to max that out. We all know the candy cost is going to be the same, so take note of that as well. All right, and yeah, it's going to be going over, so we're looking good here. Did purchase a secondary move in hopes of trying to get that Blaze Kick, but it ended up with Brave Bird. Not a bad combination, to be honest with you, and if you're wondering how is this going to perform for the current cup of the Nightmare Cup, it can find some usability, but it's not going to be your best option, all right? Toxicroak will beat it out. The Psychic types will beat it out. Blastburn is doing a lot of damage, but yeah, I haven't really done too many tests, right? So I can't speak on it too much. I'm sure all the simulators will show you everything you need to know. So if we go by CP here, I already had a secondary move purchased on this one. I have another TM. Should we try and go for Blaze Kick again? I mean, that was extremely lucky. We have Focus Blast and Overheat. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that Overheat and go for that Blaze Kick. Come on. Brave Bird. We have one more TM. Is it really worth it? Because I do want to bring you a video using one maxed out with this Blaze Kick in a gym. So here we go. Last chance. Does have a pretty big move pool here. All right. Overheat. Yeah, that's okay. It is what it is. That was only 2 TMs, and I took that risk there. Also, if you are wondering, can you still get Blaze Kick even though the community day has ended? Yes, absolutely. This move is here to stay for you to possibly get. Now, another thing I recommend you do if you're trying to get that move, if you're also wanting to save those charge TMs, those elusive charge TMs, is simply purchase a secondary move. So we can, I was actually saving this. I didn't want to purchase a whole bunch of secondary moves off camera I was going to record it, but I kind of wanted to just do it live here. So we don't have a secondary move here. It's only going to cost 10,000 Stardust. Seeing that this event was so nice and I got so much Stardust, I can splurge a little bit here. So I think we'll go ahead and do that. I do want a Blaze Kick so we can test it out in a gym. This one here is going to be 100%. I've had this for some time, since 2017. Simply amazing. HP, attack, defense, wow, 100. Let's see if we can get Blaze Kick by purchasing that secondary move here. Blaze Kick, yes. Fantastic. All right, great. Now I'll be able to test that one out in the gym. Now I think I should actually max this out. So let's go ahead and power this up, guys. Here we go. Now we're going to take it over the Ultra League, because Ultra League is great. When PvP first came out, I went to town on just, a lot of Pokemon. Spending Stardust I shouldn't have, powering things up I shouldn't have, purchasing secondary moves that I really shouldn't have, but I did anyways. But lesson learned, and that's where I've just been stuck at 5 million stars. Well, not really. I power up so many Pokemon off camera. I used to power up everything on camera, but I don't do that anymore because I kind of want to keep things a secret to some degree on what I'm actually using. But yeah, this is we don't really need Ultra League Pokemon. That's my main point here. There is no specific cups. I already have Gold and Ultra, and there's going to be plenty of other Pokemon I can use here. I could possibly even get another Blaziken into that Ultra League if I wanted to. So let's go ahead and completely max this out, because it is 100. We have Blaze Kick, and now we could do a decent test in the gym. So I am going to be testing out Blast Burn as well as this move here too. And if you're wondering which one's going to be better, do you want Overheat, do you want Blast Burn or Blaze Kick? Personally, you're going to want Blaze Kick for PvP. Blast Burn for PvP is also going to be fantastic, but this one is not going to cost that much energy. That's just personally my thinking. I was discussing this with Chirk earlier, and he was like, well, what about Alolan Raichu? It has Thunder Punch as well as Wild Charge, and that's the kind of moveset you want to go with. But then I bring up the point that, yeah, for the Nightmare Cup, it works pretty good, but it's hitting most things for neutral and even super effective if you were, say, going up against a Poliwrath or a Xatu. It's going to be doing super effective damage in neutral to a lot of other things other than Claydol. And I do have another Nightmare Cup video coming for you guys. And wow, so I went up against, the PvP Master of Anchorage, Bone Chip, and he did use a Claydol, and it had Earth Power. So it was charging at a significant rate. Let's just say that. It was pretty awesome. So I'll have that video for you guys later. So we have, one more power up. It's completely maxed out as a 100. Let's not just be stingy here. Let's use that Stardust. All right, so if I wasn't spending this ever since PvP came out, my Stardust count would probably be around 22 million. Alrighty, so we're over here on the Go Hub. Let's go ahead and take a look at Blaziken's movesets, so you have an idea as to how many you're going to have to cycle through to finally get that if you're trying to TM it or purchase a secondary move and luckily get it. So looking at the best moves, we have Fire Spin and Blast Burn, and then counter Blast Burn. So there you go in that regard, DPS. Now let's take a look at the moves, what we came here for. So for the charge moves, it has Brave Bird, Focus Blast, Overheat, Blaze Kick, and then Blast Burn. You don't have to worry about Blast Burn because obviously that's a Community Day move. So you just have to worry about cycling through Brave Bird, Focus Blast, Overheat. You can bounce back between Brave Bird, Focus Blast, Overheat, several times, and then eventually get that Blaze Kick, but it might burn through your charge TM stash. So just take note of that. Wanted to show you the movesets so you're well aware of what you're going into before you make that investment in those TMs. And with that said, trainers, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. That always helps me out quite a bit. Hopefully I'll be able to drop some Garchomp content for you in the future in the Performance and the Great League. But like I said, its pre-evolution is going to be doing a lot better with a better move pool for sure. And you know how it goes with those pre-evolutions and PvP in the Great League. Anyways, traders, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.